Hello. I'd like to share with you a little trick I do when maybe I don't have quite the right color of yarn, or perhaps it's not quite thick enough. I'm going to show you what I do to blend several together over here at the loom. Now we're at the loom and I'd like to show you what I did. Well, I had to find some yarn that I thought would work well with chocolate brown. A lot of colors would work well, but I wanted something kind of subtle. I went to my stash and I found these colors. Now they're not that bright, but you can pick a color or colors that you like. What I wanted to do was I wanted to create some yarn that was thicker than what I had on the shelf, and I didn't want just one solid color. So what I literally did is I put these three on the floor and I wound up my bobbin. Now you could do 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you would like to do. So if you have some very fine yarn around and you're like, oh, I really want to make something thicker, you can put them together. So what I did was I blended them all together on one bobbin. We're going to take a look at the loom now and we'll see what effect it looks like. Now here's some of the yarn, 3 colors, and it's kind of a slate blue, a moss green, and a very pale kind of a, I guess a pink, shade of pink, but very, very pale, kind of a, I don't know, a little bit of a peach color to it. So what I do is I wound them together, and right now you can see this is kind of a nice little kind of a textured effect. It's not solid. You don't see all the blue, you don't see all the pink. So let me do a little bit of weaving here so you can see this is a tabby, and this is something wonderful for those if you don't have a floor loom or a table loom. This is easily can be adapted and done or woven on your rigid heddle loom, because I am doing a tabby. And if you notice, it kind of looks like a wavy effect that happens, because what happens is as I'm throwing the shuttle back and forth, different colors kind of pop up that you can see. Again, these aren't really bright, so you might not be able to see it really well, but that's what you can do if you would like to have a different effect in your weaving and maybe use up some yarn that you have and you're not sure what to do with it because it's so thin.